Do you remember Pikachu with a black tip on his tail? Take a second. You probably see it clearly in your mind. Or the Monopoly man wearing a monocle. Elegant, rich, old-fashioned. It feels right. But here's the strange part. Both of these memories are wrong. And what makes this even more unsettling is that you're not alone. Millions of people around the world remember these details the exact same way. So this raises a disturbing question. If so many of us remember the same things incorrectly, what else might we be misremembering without realizing it? What is the Mandela Effect? The Mandela Effect is a phenomenon where large groups of people share the same false memory. It's named after Nelson Mandela. For years, many people believed Mandela died in prison during the 1980s. Some claimed they remembered news reports. Others even remembered watching his funeral on television. But none of that actually happened. In reality, Mandela was released from prison, later became the president of South Africa, and passed away in 2013. What's fascinating and unsettling is not the mistake itself, but the confidence people had in that memory. The Mandela Effect shows us that memory doesn't just store information, it recreates it. And sometimes, that recreation feels more real than reality itself. Famous examples. Let's look at some of the most well-known examples. First, Pikachu. Many people clearly remember a black tip on his tail. It feels logical, balanced, and visually complete, but it never existed. Our brain automatically fills in missing patterns, based on what feels familiar and correct. Next, the Monopoly man. Most people remember him wearing a monocle, yet if you look closely, he never had one. The brain added it because it fits a stereotype. Rich man, old money, formal appearance. Then there's Star Wars. Almost everyone remembers the line, "Luke, I am your father." But the actual line is, "No, I am your father." Years of repetition changed how the line lived in our memory. Another example is Looney Tunes. Many people remember it as Looney Tunes, but the real spelling is tunes, referring to music. And there are even more cases. Febreze versus Febreze. Kit Kat Dash that never existed. And Berenstain Bears, often remembered as Berenstain Bears. Different details, same illusion. Why our brain does this? Memory is not a video recording. It's reconstructive. Every time you remember something, your brain rebuilds that memory from pieces. During that reconstruction, missing details are filled in logically. Certain parts are simplified. Outside information blends in. Over time, the rebuilt version replaces the original. Psychologists call this false memory formation. Social influence makes it stronger. When we hear the same incorrect version again and again, our brain begins to treat it as truth. Here's the most important idea. Confidence does not mean accuracy. The brain values coherence more than precision. A memory that feels right is often chosen over one that is correct. Alternative theories. Some people suggest more dramatic explanations. Parallel universes. Timeline shifts. Reality changes. These ideas are intriguing and imaginative, but there is no scientific evidence supporting them. The most realistic explanation is also the most uncomfortable one. The human mind is imperfect. The mystery isn't reality changing. The mystery is how memory works. If our brains can rewrite small details, like cartoons, brand names, and movie quotes, what about bigger memories? Childhood experiences, arguments, historical events. Maybe reality didn't change. Maybe our memories did. So here's the final question. What's one thing you were absolutely sure about, but later discovered was wrong? Share it in the comments. Let's see how many of us are remembering the same illusion.